we've got you covered. From WSIL, this is News 3 at 6.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says everyone in schools and daycares will have to wear masks this fall. Good evening, I'm Julie Williams.
And I'm Mark Kiesling. Governor J.B. Pritzker announced the new mask mandate this afternoon. It's for all pre-K through 12 public schools. Officials say in January, roughly 5.5% of Illinoisans hospitalized for COVID-19 were children 10 and under. Last month, that number rose to nearly 15%.
Now that's why the Pritzker administration says a mask requirement is the most effective way to get students back in the classroom.
My goal has always been to safely bring all kids back into the classroom at the start of the school year and, crucially, to keep them there. Without these measures, we would likely see many more outbreaks than in the latter half of the last school year. Preventing outbreaks from the start also prevents kids from having to stay home because they're sick or in quarantine.
The new mandate also applies to indoor sports and extracurriculars. Masks will not be required for outdoor sports and events. We have team coverage tonight. Students and parents are speaking out about those mask mandates.
News 3's Danny Valle joins us live outside Heron Junior High School. Danny, the student you spoke with says she's not looking forward to wearing masks again.
Yeah, not at all, Mark. She's a 14-year-old incoming high school freshman student, and you know, freshmen, they love to make friends on the first day of school, but she believes that these masks and mask mandates in general could jeopardize the students' chances of having these social interactions in the fall. 14-year-old Hannah Humphrey says that these masks get in the way of seeing each other's facial expressions. However, the masks weren't the biggest concern in her mind. She feels if the number of cases grow, she'll be forced to go through online learning again. Humphrey says she struggled through that process because of the lack of teacher-to-student contact, and she says the constant change in messaging from health officials has students like her frustrated.
It's just very confusing, especially like trying to grow up like I'm a teenager. I think it should be your choice if you want to wear it. I mean, if you want to wear it, that's good. It'll keep you safe. But if you don't, at the same time, like I feel like we need to kind of get to moving on.
It's going to keep flip-flopping until they actually find a variable cure, something that actually works, but covering kids is not going to work.
They've learned to wear them. They know that it's for their best. And if everyone's wearing a mask and social distancing, I think that that will help.
And multiple education groups across the state are praising the governor's decision, including the Illinois Education Association. Its president released a statement. Part of it reads, "Let's pull together and take care of one another, vax up and mask up." Reporting live in Heron, Danny Valle, News 3.
Thank you, Danny. Meanwhile, masks are also now required for everyone inside long-term care facilities. State employees working in shared housing facilities must be vaccinated by October 4th. Now, with Governor Pritzker's announcement today, some are concerned those mask mandates will expand even further.
News 3's Madeline Parker joins us live now from Carbondale after hearing concerns from local businesses.
Mark, Julie, good evening. Now, many businesses like the neighborhood co-op have begun asking patrons to wear masks while they're inside. However, managers are worried about what might happen if more mask mandates are put back in place. The neighborhood co-op put mask recommendations up last week, but not any requirements. When mask requirements were last in place, the co-op's general manager says some customers would refuse to wear masks, causing altercations, and on some occasions, the police had to get involved. After Pritzker announced more mandates this afternoon, concern over going back to old mandates is growing.
And we were, of course, more than willing to help out because as a society we have to get past COVID. But it was really very difficult for our staff to deal with unruly customers who, for whatever strange reasons, just didn't believe that COVID was real.
The Co-op does currently ask all patrons at their stores to wear a mask, but it is not required. Now, the CDC does recommend that everyone wear a mask while inside, regardless of your vaccination status, but Governor Pritzker's mandate only says that people inside schools or kids ages from pre-K to 12 wear a mask. Live in Carbondale, Madeline Parker, News 3.